Okay, we're back at the Jeep the very next day after we installed the floor mats, and stay tuned. We're going to install the door sills. They came in this morning. Just be a quick video, just something that if you have one of these JLs, you probably want to invest in floor mats and door sills, because given the nature of the Jeep, usually you're outside or in gravel, etc., and you're going to be tracking stuff in and out, and there's actually no protection at all if you don't have door sills for the paint before you step in. Anyway, stay tuned. Okay, so we picked these up this morning at the dealer. They come in a nice little small cardboard box about the size of one of these. Basically, you've got 2 long ones for the front, 2 shorts for the rear. It does come with instructions, which is really nice. And some alcohol pads. I have some extra alcohol because the Jeep's a little dirty. So I'm actually going to use this to basically clean, and then I'll use these. These are maybe, let's see. It doesn't actually give the percentage, but I'm just using some 70% just to kind of clean this up. And we're going to take care to make sure we get everything out of the way before we adhere these on. Anyway, stay tuned. I'm probably going to do the driver's side or the passenger side first, and then move over to the driver's side. Okay, so I cleaned the passenger side. One kind of tip that I'll tell you, especially if you've waxed your vehicle, etc., especially if you've got any of these door jambs, you want to strip that back off. When you go across with a microfiber towel, there should be a little bit, it should basically be resistant, to make sure that you've got basically clear paint, so that these 3M adhesives, I believe this is the 3M brand. I don't see it on there anymore, but these aren't super thick, so you want a nice, smooth, even surface. And you want to get this as clean as possible to get these stuck in really well. I think I went through maybe 2 or 3 kind of wipe downs. I've not waxed the vehicle. This is new. It's only got 1,000 miles on it, so I didn't have to strip any wax, but I did have to do quite a bit of scrubbing just to get a nice, even. You don't want this to be slick. Is what I'm getting at. You actually want to get it down to the paint. And with that microfiber towel, you can actually feel the resistance as you get whatever is over top of the paint off the paint. And just make sure it's nice and even all the way across. Okay, so we got the first one on, and you can kind of see where it lines up here with the notch. This is where I put mine on. One thing I'll mention, you want to be real careful. There's no do-overs on the sticky. So you're going to make sure that you do a test fit. Make sure this fits up tight against this, because this is the #1 place that stuff's going to get and potentially cause corrosion. The only difference, it is labeled left and right. Looking at the instructions, the only difference I could see actually between the panels is the direction of these tabs. And all the pictures show the tabs at the rear of the vehicle. So that's how I've got them lined up. So basically, if you're looking this way in the Jeep, this side over here is the left side, this would be the right side. So you want to make sure that those tabs are at the rear on both the front end, or the left and the right. I haven't got to the back ones yet. I expect them to be similar. But that looks nice. Kind of keeps, you're not going to get a lot of protection here, but at least you have something to protect this flat space. But they look nice. And again, it's a factory part. I'm going to do the rears now, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we've got everything cleaned up and just doing test fit. One thing I wanted to mention on the rears, there is actually a difference. There's a little marker right here, and you want to line it up with the seam. It's denoted here in the manual. The little eyeball equals. So slight difference in these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this once more now that I've got test fitted, and we'll stick this one as well. Okay, so we got that stuck, basically lined up our mark there with a seam, placed it in. It doesn't overhang any, that's really what you're looking for. Get it up as tight to that as you can. And that's basically the install. I'm gonna finish up the other side and I'll do a video of all of them installed. Okay, so we just got done. We're gonna start cleaning up our mess here. That's the finished look. So everything matches. Like the way it turned out. I know there's a lot of other options that you can do. Some of the options actually wrap all the way over. I went with a factory Mopar mainly because pretty much no hassle and everything matches. Anyway, hope you like this video, and slowly but surely we're getting this built. If you followed some of my razor videos, it's kind of a, usually with a razor I do all in one as soon as I get it, do the whole build. This is my daily driver, so I'm kind of taking it in stages. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.